Well, hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? I hope you guys having a good Saturday. Welcome as you join. Welcome as you join. You are welcome. You are welcome. You're welcome. Okay, without further ado, I'm going to start the broadcast today. And what is it I'm going to talk about? The things you need to consider before making investment decision. Okay, so these are some tips that you can learn before making an investment decision. You have to consider this thing. We have a long way to go, so it's for your use it wisely. Use it for your own benefit. Okay, so people with poverty mindset are ignorant of a lot of things. Okay, saving alone can never make anybody rich. You need to know that. I've been talking about this for 2 weeks now. Saving alone can never make you rich. You cannot save your money to you cannot save your money in a way for you to become rich, okay? You cannot save your money to reach yourself, to enrich yourself, okay? Because saving alone is not going to make you rich. Your number one goal for saving should not be for the purpose of getting rich, but to invest, okay? Saving your money for retirement without investing your money is like preparing yourself for a lifetime of poverty and a lack of old age. Okay? Because if you save your money, you said that you're going to save your money for retirement and you're not investing it, it's just sitting in your account, you are not going anywhere. You have to. Don't let the money sit there. You need to invest it. Money should never sit in your saving account or leaving it or lying dormant without active service. You need to make it active. You need to make it work for you. Okay, money should be working for you, not sitting there and it's going to depreciate. Okay, so you need to know that you become financial free by taking further steps to save money to work for you. Okay, saving your money is very important, but saving alone will not do the job to make you become rich. You can also get rich, but creating you need to create product, being producer or producer about something and making massive sales uh, that will generate income for you. Living in a limited income and saving portion of it does not get you rich, because a lot of people think that I'm just going to save this amount, I'm going to save this amount, but it's not going to get you anywhere. Okay, so you get rich by increasing your earning. You get rich by increasing your earning. Okay. Um, the key to wealth is to make money by own income portion of your limit income from limited paycheck. Okay. If people know how to get rich, they won't be working on skilled job they work. If people know, some people do know, but they don't do anything about it, right? So I want you to know this. If you are not getting rich by saving your money, but you will go broke by spending all the money, okay? So you do it, in fact, need to save your money. Don't get me wrong, you need to save your money, not for retirement, but for opportunities. You have heard that the phrase that saving money to make money. You save your money to make money, not saving your money to spend it, but saving to make more money for you, generate more income for you. So if you want to make big money, you will eventually have to make a bigger investment. Okay, so if you have bills up to your eyeballs, you will never be able to focus on making real money because you will be working so job so that you can pay off your debt. Staying out of debt is very important. You need to stay out of debt. Don't be a money waster because there are a lot of people that are money waster. You need to educate yourself when it comes to finances. Educate yourself. Spend time on developing your income and producing goods. Okay? So when you do that, that will lead you to wealth. If you must go into debt or borrow money, make sure that that money that you're borrowing or you're going debt with, make sure that you're going to multiply that money if you're going to do that. If you're not going to multiply it, you're just going to use it to spend it and not invest it, don't borrow the money. Never borrow to eat or spend. Don't leave your future in the hands of unqualified. That will be stupidity. Okay? Don't do that. It's very, very dangerous. Dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. So when you make, for example, a lot of us have made stupid mistakes, stupid decisions with our money. Don't be surprised when it comes back to bite you in the rear. Okay? We make stupid mistake with our money sometimes. It come back and it bite us. Say, if I should have known. And it's too late. You cannot correct it. So be wise when you're making your decision. You are the only one that can provide for your future. You are responsible. Nobody is responsible. You are responsible for you to give up your responsibility. And you have no right to complain when it does not work for you. It's your responsibility. So you have to make it work. So, simple rules for you to live by every day. Simple rule that you need to live by. First of all, don't trust nobody. Don't trust nobody. Okay? Don't trust nobody. Okay? You might say, oh, my family is my husband or it's my kids or whatever. I'm going to trust them. Don't trust anybody because they will come and they will do something. Nobody give a damn about your future. Nobody really care about your future. The millionaires don't care about your future. Nobody cares about your future. You need to take that responsibility and care about your future. Okay? Pointing the finger inward and not outward because a lot of people do that. They point the finger outward instead of inward. Don't. It is your job and your responsibility to make sure that you have a future. It's your job, your responsibility. It's nobody else's responsibility or anybody else's job but your job to make your future brighter, greater. Nobody else's responsibility but your responsibility. Number two thing you need to do, you need to produce income. You need to produce your income. Wealth is not coming to you via paycheck or if you're going to save $2 a day for like, okay, well, I'm going to save the $2. I'm not going to buy coffee. I'm just going to save my $2 every day. It's not going to get you to become rich. It is the one thing to know it. It's another thing to apply your knowledge in the day to day that you live. Okay, please put your knowledge you get from this broadcast. All I've been talking about for the past two weeks or 3 weeks now, everything that you've gathered, you need to put it to work for you. So the way to get positive results is like three basic steps that you need to take. The one step is you need to earn income, get some money that's coming in. Okay, that's one thing. Number two step, you spend less than you earn because some people are spending more than they earn. That is not going to get you to financial freedom. That is going to get you into more poverty. It's going to get you to more and more deeper into poverty when you are spending more than you earn. So you need to spend less than you earn. And number three, you need to invest your money, whatever you're saving. If you're saving the money, say every month I'm going to save $100. That $100 is going to sit. Don't let it sit in the account. Make sure you invest it into something. While sitting there, it's going to be working for you. Okay, you need to practice these things. When you practice it, you will actually see the result. Many people think that the key to getting rich is to simply earn a lot of money. Yeah, a lot of people will earn a lot of money, but still they won't get to financial freedom. They're still broke. They're still living paycheck to paycheck. It's not that. You need to discipline yourself in certain area. Okay? Because many people think about it does not mean your financial you're gonna be financial worried because you're making a lot of money. No, you will be. You will be if you're just spending the money anyhow. You when you have extra money, for example, you're gonna spend it into clothing, you're gonna spend it into purse, going to fancy restaurants and going to parties and throwing parties. Of course you're gonna be broke because now that extra money that you're supposed to be saving and invest in it. Now it's gone down the drain for you. Okay? So you need to justify your spending by telling yourself you don't need to justify because a lot of people justify themselves their spending, right? It's like, well, I deserve it. I work hard. I need to treat myself with shoes or yes. But if you're doing it every month, every paycheck, then hmm then you're not going to have your financial freedom. So once in a while, you could treat yourself, but not every single day or every single month. Maybe this month you say, "Wow, I work hard, I deserve it." Next month, no, a couple of months go by, save that money, and then you can treat yourself again to a fine meal or something. Cook yourself something nice. It's more easier when you cook yourself something nice than you go to restaurants. Okay, so it is okay to reward yourself when you receive a nice raise or achieve a financial goal. But if you increase in your spending every single month to reward yourself, then you will be back to square one. You don't want to do that. You need to spend less than you earn in order to grow your riches. Okay? You need to spend less than you earn. So I'm going to give you 5 reasons why investing is so important. 5 things. I'm going to go through them really fast. I won't be able to go into details. I'm going to highlight them, but I won't be able to go to details because of the time limit. Okay. But I've shown you some books about finances that you can go and invest your time and you can learn more about it. This is just our tip of the iceberg. Okay, there is more to it. And you, if you're interested in it, you can go deeper by you doing your research yourself. Okay, just a stepping stone for you that I'm trying here. So, 5 reasons why investing is so important for you. Number one, your income is limited if you do not invest. If you do not invest, your income is going to be limited. No matter how hard or long you might work, there is no cap of many hours you can work in a day. Okay? You can work 12 hours, you can work 18 hours. Your body is going to give up on you. But if you work for a say okay for 2 years, I'm gonna work, I'm save the money and save the money and invest it. Then after the 2 years, you can cut down on your work. You don't have to work so hard because you can be working hard for 20 years. Your body is gonna give up. Okay, physically you're gonna be your body is not going to handle it forever. So work wise, work smart, don't work foolishly. When you're making the money, invest it. Okay? Number two, invest investing gives you the potential unlimited. Okay, when you invest, it gives you on potential unlimited or positive income. Okay, so the more you invest successfully, the more wealth income you will make. There are virtual no limits to how much you can make when you invest. Okay, it depends. You have to be wise about it. You have to think where your money is going, how your money is going, how much money you're going to get in return, and all the kind of details you need to know before you put your hand into it. Okay, number three, you cannot work forever. You cannot work forever because you're going to retire. That's why they put 50 years retirement. Some people retire at 50, but some people, because they mishandle their money when they were young, so they have to work over the retirement age. Okay, so here in Canada, I think it's 55 that you're supposed to retire. retired successfully. But some people are going over 55. They're going into their 60s. Some people are going to their 70 working because they have mismanaged their money when they were young. Okay? So make a wise decision when you're young so that you can retire happily by investing and generating income for yourself when you get to retirement. So you need your investments to provide you more positive income to fund your living expense when you retire. That is what you need to do. Number five, invest with inflation. Invest with inflation. Don't allow inflation to eat away your wealth as a saver. Okay, why not? You manage your inflation, help you as an investor. Okay, as price of goods and services rise up every year, so do the sales and profits of the biggest company in the world. And in terms of their stock price, that is why the stock market indicates always rise in inflation. Okay, in the long run. Number five is compound interest. Some people probably have heard about compound interest, right? Compound interest is basically interest on interest. So you are earning interest upon interest. So do you know that if you just set aside $100 a month and invest it to 20% per annum, you will have 1.3 million in your pocket in 30 years, just $100, and you 20% annum, right? You get 1 point. See, that's a lot of money. That is how the rich become rich. This is the secrets that we need to learn and we need to apply it in our life. 20% per annum, you only invest $100 a month. In 30 years, that if you're 20 years by now, okay, you're 20 years, you're living with your parents, and you just invest in $100 every month and 20% per annum. By the time you are 50 years old, you have 1.3 million into your pocket. See how easy it is to become a billionaire. But if you invest more, because that is just $100 a month for 30 years, just divide that. So, okay, well, that's 30 years, but I want to do it for 10 years. So I'm going to put more money into it. Just imagine in 3 years, in 5 years, you can become a billionaire just by what you are saving. Okay. So I'm also going to give you important facts for your investment success. What are some important facts that you might take? Sometimes it can be overwhelming when you start investing, okay? Don't get carried away by that because it does not, you don't have to have a PhD in order for you to be uh, um, financed to be a good investor, okay? Here are five factors for your investment success. If you want to be successful in investments, you need to consider these five things. Okay. Number one, saving rate. You need to think about the saving rate. The amount you save is far away most important factors as you start investing. Okay. People talk about uh, um, uh, ways they think they can get better returns. Okay. So you need to be thinking about it. As important as they might sound, the level of investment and returns you have is directly proportional to the amount of money you have been able to save towards your investments. So if you started your saving with 10%, okay, on of your income, when you are comfortable with whatever you're investing, then you can increase it. Okay, I started 10%. I've seen result of the 10%. Okay, now I'm going to increase it to 20%. After you see the result of 20% is good, you can go increase to 30%. Then you go to 40%. Then you go to 50%. Believe it or not, there are a lot of the billionaires or millionaires today. They save 70% of the income and they live only with 10%, 30%. Believe it or not. I know a lot of people can't do that, but That is what they do. That is why they are billionaires. That is why they are millionaires, because they are only living with only 30% of their income. 70% of them, they are investing in it because they have done it so well that they have become so better at it, and that is what they do. So number three factors uh, for your invest if you want for your investment success. Number two, what you're investing, what you invest in. So, what are you going to invest in? 90% of investment returns are uh, received in the kind of interest that are specific to choice you made. So, you can invest in stock markets, for example, because a lot of people will invest in stock markets. You will have the biggest impact of your return stock market at a higher level of main decision will be how you split your income between the stock and bond. Okay. So there are people invest in stock, some people invest in bond. But if you want to do good, you split some stock, some bond. Now you are kind of like splitting your investments. So stock, for example, represents the ownership of a company. Okay, the offer of the highest potential return, but also highest risk. So when you're investing in stock, you need to know you will have a return, but it's also risky. Okay, stock are typically a good place to invest some of your money, long term money, but at a risk when dealing with a short-term goal. If you're dealing with a short-term goal, it's risky, but long-term goal, you will get your return back because even if it fluctuates back and forth for a longer period, you will able to gain it back. Okay. So number three, how you can diversify your your income or your investment. Diversification is just a fancy word. The fancy word is investing. Investment people like to throw around. Okay, it means investing your money into a lot of different things instead of just putting it all in one place. Okay, that is what it means by that. So the lower ex- expected returns. So it is very cool. It is very good to do that with asset allocation. Okay, with asset allocation, putting your money to stock and bond means that you are diversifying across different places. So that is what you do. It's just a fancy word of that bank people use. Okay, that means that you are investing in stock and you're investing in bond and you're investing in a lot of things. So you're not just putting all your egg in one basket. That's what it means. They like use fancy words. Okay, number five, what you pay. What you pay. Okay, you need to consider what you're going to pay in this investment. What are you going to pay? With most thing in life, you can expect that higher quality comes at the higher price. Okay, so investing, you can get what you don't pay for. It's it's turned out that one of the best way to increase your return is to lower your cost. Lower your cost. The less money you pay for the privilege of investing, the more you have available to invest in your future. So watch the fees like a hawk and return and your return improve. Okay. So number five, sticking to your plan. You need to stick to your plan. There will be many things that when there will be many times when you are tempted to change your investment strategy. Okay. When your market is up, you may want to get more aggressive. So this is what they did. So when the market is up, you be aggressive. When it slow down, you back off because that's how you make. But if you go aggressive when the market is slow down, then you're gonna lose. But when the market is high, you aggressively invest, you're gonna get your money back. And then once you see it slowing down, you take it out because if not that, you're gonna lose. Okay, so that is what the rich people do. So don't get tempted. Sometimes you get tempted. People talking, oh, I just invested in this. Oh, I just invested in this. Oh, you too want to go invest in it. Hey, it might not be bad, good thing for you. And you go and you invest in it, and then you're gonna lose. So be satisfied with whatever. Don't be tempted unless you are reconsider and it's a really good goal before you do it. Don't be that everybody's talking, that means you should go for it. Okay. So don't be that. Okay. So that are the five um the five factors for investment to be successful. So now I'm going to give, I see that I'm out of time, but I'm just going to round it because I really do want to finish this week. Okay. I don't want to roll into it next week. So I'm going to give you 10 things to consider before you make investment decision. 10 things that you need to consider before you invest into any business, into anything. You need to consider these things first. Put this in place. Number one, draw a personal financial roadmap. You draw a financial roadmap before making an investment decision. Sit down, take an honest look at your entire financial situation, especially if you are never made a financial plan before. And if you want to success in your investment, you need to figure out your goal and the risks tolerated that you will be tolerated. If you don't know how to do it, go do it yourself, or you go find financial a profession to help you to do that. Okay. Number two thing that you need to do, you need to evaluate your comfort zone in taking on risk. What is your comfort zone? What kind of risk are you want to take? Do you want to take a higher risk? Do you want to take a lower risk? Do you want to take a medium risk? You need to consider this before you make an investment decision. So all investments involve some kind of degree of risk. You need to know that they involve in risk. All investments, they have some kind of degree of risk. You need to know that. You need to know you may lose some money sometimes, and also your money that you invested. Okay, you can lose it or you can gain it more. You need to know that there is some kind of fluctuation when it comes to it. But you need to understand before you invest. Understand all of this before you invest. Number three, consider an appropriate mix of your investment. You need to consider an appropriate mix. What do you want to invest in? Do you want to invest in bonds? Do you want to invest in stock? Do you want to invest in assets? What do you want to invest in? You need to consider the appropriate mix of your investment. Okay. Number four, be careful if investing heavily in share of employer stock or individual stock. Don't pull all your egg in one basket. You have to consider when you are investing with people, with your employer, whether don't put all your egg in one basket, because when you lose it, then you lose it. So put some in this basket, put some in that basket. So even if you lose one basket, you still have other basket that you can claim. Okay, that's a wise decision to make. Number five, create and maintain an emergency fund. Okay, you need to create an emergency fund, like sudden in employment. You can get employed, or something can happen, your company can close, or something can happen. You need to always have emergency fund. So if you're not working, you need to put some kind of saving apart, so that when you don't have a job, at least you're able to live up to 6 months before you can get a job or something. That is very important for you to do. Number six, pay off higher interest credit card debt, because if you own money on a higher in credit card debt, for example, it is wise enough for you to pay it off very quickly, because you are wasting a lot of money. These are some tips that I've learned that I'm applying in my life, and you will see the results. Guarantee you will see the results if you apply it. Don't just listen to it, but apply it, do it, and then you will see that it's going to work for you. But if you don't apply it, you just look at, you know it. Oh yeah, I know it. But if you don't apply it, it's not going to work for you. You will never see the results. So you need to apply it, and then you will see the result. Okay. The other seventh thing is consider dollar cost averaging. So you need to consider the dollar cost averaging. You need to protect yourself from the risk of investing all of your money at the wrong time. Don't invest your money at the wrong time, because if you invest your money at the wrong time, guess what? You're not going to get it back. You're going to lose that money. But make sure that you invest the right time. When you invest the right time, then you will see the benefit of it. So make regular investment with some money each time at a lower or lesser investment when the price is higher. That is what you need to do. And number 8, take advantage of free money. You need to take advantage of free money, okay? Because sometimes your employer can give you free money, free retirement saving. Take advantage of it, because they will say, okay, you put this percentage, we'll put this percentage for your retirement, go for it, because that is free money onto your pocket that you need to consider. Go for it. Sometimes they have some kind of contribution. Go for it. Don't disregard it, because you are making money for yourself. If your employer offer you retirement plan and you do not contribute enough to get your employee maximum match, you are passing up free money for your retirement saving. So keep your money working. Workplace plan is most effective way to save for retirement. Go for it. If your workplace is offering retirement saving plan, go for it, because you have some free money that is going to your pocket. Okay? Number 9, well, I'm just rounding up right now. Number 9, consider rebalancing your portfolio occasionally. You consider rebalancing your portfolio occasionally. Rebalancing brings your portfolio back to your original assets allocated mix when you rebalance your portfolio. And number 10, final one, is avoid circumstance that can lead to fraud. Don't go, because there are a lot of fraud out there today. You have to be wise about it. Don't involve in it. Don't have any party with it. Avoid it. So always take your time and talk to people that you trust, friends or family that you trust, before investing. Don't just invest into anything. If something is too good to be true, that means it is not true. It's like, whoa, this is too good to be true. That means it is not true. So don't go for it. That is a trap they're setting for you. If you go into it, they will bite you, and it's going to hurt really bad. So don't go it. Anything that's too good to be true, don't fall for it. Stay away from it. Okay? So that's all I have for you guys today. Hopefully, this was helpful. Please use this tip. Use them, apply them into your life, and I guarantee you will see the result. So, thank you guys again for being here. And tomorrow, by the grace of God, not my power, we're going to finish this whole series, and we're going to start something brand new on Monday. Okay? I don't know yet. I'm still kind of debating what I'm going to start, but I don't know, maybe something spirituality I may start, because I've give a lot of tips about a relationship. I've give about finances, so I think we're gonna go to the Bible now. I don't know, but I'm tempted. You never know. I still have one more day or 2 more days to think about it, and then I'll make my final decision. I might go some kind of spirituality. I know a lot of pastors gonna hate me when I get to it, but well, you just have to deal with it and change themselves and become better how God wants us to be. Okay? So that's it for you guys. Tomorrow, one more, and we're done. Don't forget again, use this step, apply them into your life, and I guarantee you will thank me later. So have a wonderful day. God bless you, and I love you guys. And peace for now. Bye.